musical. I mean, I like.
Nargis, you gotta stop.
Nargis is like a top 40.
That's such a good song. What's that? Who's that by Nargis? Is that Hallelujah?
Years or so.
There's no wrong answers to this question.
Jack Bauer.
Come on, Ethan.
Funny, it's like Ethan. I only like Mathematical Beauty. I'm not into these.
Well, then
music
you'd be
stuff
but
that you guys listen.
then you'd be into like Sean or something. You'd be like math rock.
Yo, Sean is sick.
No, Ethan's like, I only like Nickelback.
I only like the Master P.
I'll let you into my actually favorite band. It's called Bolt Thrower.
And of course, it is old school 90s death metal.
And there's a song called When Cannons Fade. It's the best song, the metal song that you can hear
They're
ever.
legitimately terrible, and that would be a horrible
They're not bad.
recommendation to anyone for metal.
You know, I've never gotten that into I mean, I like hard rock, and so early metal, and I like metal nowadays too. But I never got into the Meshuggah, Slipknot, fucking Lamb of Death,
Meshuggah is like its own genre.
Well, all the things that you mentioned are either alternative metal, or the Lamb of God is this kind of a non-standard song structure and riff structure kind of thing that people are doing.
Are you talking about Lamb of God? They're just
if
modern
you,
Pantera.
If you like,
that's non-standard. A standard metal would be if you listen to some thrash metal or some British heavy or some typical death metal.
It's
I guess metal and stuff is still the most popular.
There's some shit that would be classed as metal that I really do appreciate. A lot of it.
You're too much of a
You
sweet
like-
boy. You're too sweet.
Wait. Somebody, what do you think of Sleep Token? Have you heard?
No.
They're pretty good. But they went genre hopping, so now they don't have
Then there's this band called Cannibal Corpse, and they're famous for their kind of bloody songs.
I know Cannibal.
There is this band.
Their vocalist, who is known by the nickname Corpse Grinder, is the sweetest person that you can meet, and he has
he's also a WoW nerd that makes books about cooking with beer.
And on every tour when they have concerts, he buys a bunch of stuffed toys and donates it to children charities.
So sweet.
And it's
He also looks special for sure.
You guys know the pop punk shit? Have you ever heard of the band Sleeping with Tyra?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
The guy. So they did a audio tree performance 5 months ago or 6 months ago or so. The dude's voice has gotten better. He always had an incredible voice, but they've gotten better.
You must be training.
And then there's bands I don't know, have you ever heard of this band Lorna Shore?
Of course.
Yeah.
They're what they call TikTok famous.
That guy's voice is really fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's a level up for sure.
Wait, so do you know this song?
This is a racist song.
I don't know. It sounds kind of familiar, but it's not coming through in great quality.
It is like Bollywood.
It's a
cute,
redneck
yeah.
playing the mandolin is what it is. But it's
Very cute. It's cutesy.
My style is so all over the place though, man. I like music from almost every genre. Actually no, I do like music from every.
I don't understand the problem. I swear I'm not even being racist. I just don't get it.
Alright, Nargis, I'm gonna play you a buff on your one, okay?
And if people watch the clip by, oh god, my brain just froze. the two black comedians. One guy made horror movies now. Key and Peele. Yeah. The skit is this racist song where he sings like the country song.
Yeah. He's fighting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. That one.
That's my favorite.
I would normally say like country is my least favorite genre, but there are songs like there is some stuff that would be categorized as country that I like, but it's like definitely
country.
Yeah, some people count that or like southern rock. Like I don't know, consider or like Shaky Graves we were talking about earlier. Like he's kind of like bluegrass, and like it's close to like or like full like his Neil Young country. Like you know what I mean? Like it just gets.
Alright, now just here's a hip hop song you're gonna like. Okay. Sorry, I should get started a little bit.
I used to hump my pillow at night, the type of silent bed to make myself prepare for the light. Me and my cousin used to play the go from 1 to 10, and the highest number got to be my pillows for 10. Now I apologize to every high ranker. Once you taught me how to dream, and so I also thank you. I never had the courage to approach you in school. We joked around a lot, and I know you thought I dressed cool, but I was just covering up all the insecurities came bubbling up. My complexion had me stuck in an emotional rut, like the time you played me and you played me yo.
Anyway, I think this is probably better than.
Not bad, not bad.
Thought you were gonna play Lil Nas X country hip hop.
So Slim, do you mostly listen to metal, my guy?
I actually like listen to lots of weird stuff. Like I listen to like
I started listening to
minimalist.
classical.
I listen to minimal, kind of like Boston, Berlin techno also a lot.
I love minimal techno. Oh, Berlin, I was really fun. I think that whole 3 months that I spent, every night I was going to clubs with minimal techno. Every night. So good, so good.
There's also like a very weird genre of music in my country called turbo folk, which is like trashy as hell.
Tell me where you're from.
From Serbia, the Balkans, Yugoslavia. It's like some of the worst music genre ever, but it's like it's good in its like low quality. I don't know how to describe it really.
Have you listened to Persian music? Do you know that?
Music.
Like what kind of Persian music? Like just.
Like there's all kinds of genres. I think Persians are so exceptionally creative with anything artsy. So I'll send you a list. I think you like it.
I've heard of a band from Afghanistan, but a metal band from Afghanistan. Even though it's apparently shocking from there.
Which one?
They call it Krasik Kauda, Krasik Water or something. They're heavily inspired by Metallica. They're actually quite good.
Drink.
Yeah, it's one thing.
Oh, okay.
So Buster, what's your music taste of choice? What's your like go-to?
Metal.
Metal. These damn metalheads out here. So much anger.
But I do like listening to classical as well, and just occasional opera sort of.
Nice.
Yeah. Just to relax.
In the 80s, we grew up. I think most of us were born in the 80s. At least in this room. I think Sam probably in the 90s.
I was born in '88.
I was born in
yeah.
90.
Oh, really? Okay, then, yeah, the metal was still strong then, I think.
Oh, yeah.
People escape the music, talk philosophy in another room.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I kicked Piper out because I was annoyed by Piper.
Oh, really?
Just do
I
all-
thought you just
Which I just do always, and so
Dude, she's gonna, oh my god, Pepper's gonna be so upset.
Well, I don't like Piper very much, so it's kind of like something's gonna.
Are you gonna kiss and make up with Stella? You know I love you both, right?
Well, Sayla is not. Sayla has got weird views on Jews, but I don't think Sayla's a bad person.
Sela doesn't hate the Jews, she just hates Zionism. So
She's got a weird view of Jews. No, it's not just.
I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your ways better. I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world to my head just to find out your
Mary Jane!
So good.
No, I feel like I have like a lot of music that I know about that you're gonna really like. Feel
John,
like fundamentals and
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I feel like there's just gonna be a lot. And you're gonna look forward to.
So I hear you sing Hallelujah before, not just too.
What's that?
Somewhere else. Hallelujah. Was someone singing that before?
I was.
Yeah, that the Jeff Buckley one?
Have you heard the Leonard Cohen one? Hallelujah.
Because it was sad what happened to Jeff Buckley too, like he died at a young age. He's a great singer.
Jeff Buckley and Asaf Avidan are close.
Oh, Asaf Avidan.
They're close contenders for the best voice.
He's my husband.
Yeah. He's your husband.
He is. I'm gonna marry him. I'm gonna marry a
Does
Jew.
he know? No, just does he know?
And he's a Jew.
Oh, shit.
And a beautiful Jew he is.
You ever hear the remix of the One Day song? Like, one day, baby. You know,
Yeah, reckoning one.
have you heard the remix of it? That's like.
No, I haven't.
There's like
But his best work, I think, really is the Twisted Omicron.
I've never.
That's what.
Um,
Oh, it's so good. I've actually sang it up on too.
Yusuf Islam now.
Yusuf Islam. I went to his show, by the way. After he became a Muslim too. There's something sad about artists becoming like hardcore traditional Muslims, and he still sings songs, and he's still singing like what was that? What's the song from? Father's.
That sad song. Father and Son.
Father and Son.
It's a pretty sad song, though.
To make a change, just relax, take it
Just
easy.
relax, take it easy.
Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy.
It's a good song.
Very good song. And The Runaway Train is one of his best songs too.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Gotta get by, just to kind of smile.
I still can't believe you hosted a room with Nizam and Siddiq.
Oh my god, that debate.
That would have been hell.
I lost honor for myself that night. It was horrid. They were getting so
It
petty
would've
with
been.
each other. They're getting so petty with each other. No, your mother. No, your face. Your vagina. No, your. Like, fuck up, bitches. Are you with me or are you against me? Now I guess Cynic. Getting all upset. Like he owns me.
Siddiq is a clown.
In his ideal society, you would be like a slave. You know what I mean? Like,
You probably would be, yeah. I agree.
Actually, not really. No.
no,
I
he
think,
would.
Do you reckon he'd be your slave?
Cynic
I
would.
think he would. Yeah.
Cynic would force you
No,
to
he
marry
wouldn't.
him.
He wouldn't. I really like him actually. He's, in real life, like he's really not bad. Like he's not. Like I
I like
haven't
him to
met
say
him.
he's really not bad. Like, he's still bad,
He's
but
not
he's really
that.
not bad.
He's not that. No. He's not. He's a Californian kid, man. He like lives half an hour away. He'll go to the clubs. He'll have fun. He'll do all of that. But it's just I don't know. There's some sort of like clubhouse persona that people.
I can just see him going to clubs saying, "Do you believe in the B theory of time?" Just asking every person.
B theory.
You're an atheist. You're an atheist.
B theory.
Benji, what's your favorite artist, musical artist?
I'm sorry, what you said?
Favorite musician or musicians?
Oh, favorite artist?
Yeah.
Right now I'll say G Herbo.
Who?
Probably won't know who that.
Gio Bro? What?
G Herbo.
Who? Benji who?
Yeah, I won't know who that is.
Benji who? Benji Star.
Alright, we're gonna listen to some Gio Herbo real quick. Nice.
I wouldn't choose that song, but yeah.
My bad. Tam, what about you?
She's the worst songs.
Tam, what's your favorite artist right now, or just in general?
That's a good question. I think if I wanna spice things up a little bit, I say Astral Projection.
Okay.
It's good, man.
What's the song that you recommend? I mean, this is sick.
To get it spicy.
Yeah, let's see here. What song should I pick with that? I would say. What's the name of it? Wait, 1 second. My mind's blanking right now.
Killing me, Tam.
I know.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick one randomly.
People Can Fly. That's a good shit.
Alright, woo!
hard in the fucking discotheque. I go hard at the discotheque.
Do you like this? What's this gift? Of course. Like this gift right here.
Oh, I know that where that gift comes from. By the way, I know that.
Yeah, the dude like he's on drugs or some shit, hardcore.
Yeah. I love that song, by the way, that's in the background there.
My favorite musical thing right now that's going on is this guy named Ari at home, and he has this whole like DJ setup that's a backpack. It's like a backpack DJ setup, and he just goes up and random New Yorkers start singing with him, and he makes up the song on the spot. And some of the shit sounds literally incredible, and it's just all improvised stuff. So I'll play you examples.
We could work from a sample. I could have you sing, and we could resample it, and then have you sing again over it.
I got you. It's just like you said.
He just like has random people on the streets of New York just come up to him and play like make great music, and it's incredible.
It's good.
And like sometimes we'll go up to like random old dudes that are like delivering like food, you know what I mean? And then they'll drop stuff like this.
What kind of music do you like?
This guy's like 60 years old.
I gotta make a beat for you. So I would say like if you.
Jetline, the lyrical, apex, imperial, fireballs, mercurial. Can I get some piano?
Absolutely, bro.
Working on a landmark, fierce like a sand dart. Hit my lady deep in an explicit body part. Know what I'm saying? Hot damn, we loyal. Like some kitchen, fried cook and boil. A supplemental package, loftier than average. No rap for murderous cops, they're maggots. Fame gonna snatch it. Publicity and history attach it. Fantastic, stretch it like elastic. Boom, bada boom, ka-ching, receive money. Awarded for my thoughts, make no full tummy.
I don't know. It's nice. I love that it's so organic about people just coming up in the street and jamming. What's up, Ibrahim?
Hello, how are you guys?
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you, Sam?
Doing good. We're showing each other music that we like. What's an artist you like?
Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa? Oh, nice. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Do you like
What about you?
What?
Weird Al?
Weird Al Yankovic?
Hell yeah.
He's the most Jewish non-Jew of all time. He's an honorary Jew, in my opinion.
The greatest Jew that ever lived.
The greatest Jew that never was.
That's right.
Now, Ibrahim, if you're a Muslim, I recommend checking out my document that I've linked above on top of the...
Sure.
So first time ever you don't speak about religion in a room, Sam, or philosophy.
Yeah, I don't know. We were talking about religion and philosophy, and then it got switched to music, and so it was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's
But then everyone left because I guess they expect philosophy and religion from me.
yeah.
There's this guy. I want to play you another clip from this guy who just goes up to random people on the streets. You know, it's so much fun. So this just little Mexican guy comes up to him.
Yo, I wanted to ask you, like, what is like spring, like summer feel?
Oh, probably like some nice little guitar, almost like a little nostalgic. You want to do some shit like that?
Dude.
Sing over this.
Sugar one for me,
every time. Wanna see how she be. Yeah, I'm talking. Dulce amor, sabes, todo lo que soy. Con tu amor que yo quiero, juntos te de amor. Sugar love, you know. Sugar love. Change my book, but I change my dishes. Honest because I just always wish my merry wishes, even though it's like I fuck.
And I just love that people can just improvise so well. Play another one.
Wu-Tang style beat? You want this next? If you want, you can cut in at any time if you want.
Wu-Tang style beat is still boom bappers though.
It's like less melodic. It's more like
Yeah. It's a little, in fact, it's more grimy. You know what? Because you gotta go to work, I'm gonna let you rest, bro. 1, 2, 1, 2. See my mind frame affected. It's making noses when I spit. Cat running dog punches on you. Ready at my bosses, that's it. I'm moving like the inspector pet. Mentally, physically, spiritually, biochemically. Moving through the bar energy. Still don't battle it. Been through more squads as I go through traveling.
It's just like, I don't know. Love that there's talent out there that's unheard of. Alright, buddies. I don't know. How you doing, Tam and Buster and Abraham?
Doing pretty good. What about you?
Doing good.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So you got 3,000 followers. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's right. Woo! Sam's house is official.
How long it has been this house?
It's been around for 3 months.
3 months. Oh, and 3,000. That's good.
No, actually, it's been around for longer, but I've only been on this app for 3 months. Like, only been using it recently. But
oh, nice.
Abraham, are you a Muslim?
Yes.
You gotta read my document, bro. You gotta read my doc, bro. Falsifies your whole worldview, bro. Your whole worldview is in shambles from one document. You gotta read it, bro.
What's it about?
Take a gander, bro. Just take a look. It's not gonna hurt you. It's just gonna destroy your entire ideology.
Okay. I will read it after.
It's gonna just crush your ideology into dust. No biggie. Daniel, who's your artist of choice?
Top musicians name. What?
Matisse.
No, musician, not painter.
Oh, musician?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's so tough. Right now, it's gotta be the Russian pianist, Sviatoslav Richter.
All right, let's check him out. That sounds pretty cool. I've heard of Max Richter, I think. I've never heard of. Let's check him out. Ooh! Coming out hot. Woo!
Rachmaninoff.
Imagine just busting this out in front of a girl, dude. Just like, oh, no big deal. I just play a little piano, no big. Mind if I just play a little piano?
Yeah, that's a very famous Rachmaninoff prelude, I think.
I should just only learn this and learn nothing else on piano. Just one thing in the chamber.
Yeah, and also like if you look at the sheet, the music for that, like the whole page is like completely covered in ink because there's so many fucking notes. And also if you look at the size of the hands that you need, like sometimes you'll just notice that your hand isn't big enough to fucking make the. You have to have bigger hands too. That's Johann Sebastian Bach. Prelude.
I think
Stingmate.
Chopin. My favorite classical musicians: Chopin, Rachmaninoff, Prokofiev. Shit. Who else?
Tchaikovsky.
He's good. Yeah. All the romantics, you know. I just like the romantic one.
Yeah, absolutely. Robert Schumann, Schubert,
Yep.
Chopin, and the Impressionists are pretty good too, like Debussy, Ravel.
Yeah.
The Romantics are the fucking best, though.
Like, I think that Bach and stuff is like a little bit too, I don't know, clean or something. I don't know, not enough like heart or something. I know it's heretical to say, but I don't know. I like it when it's like I feel like they're crying on the piano.
Yeah, I think that there's something about the instrument, like the harpsichord, that's more percussive, and it's like it's less lent to like this stinging tones or these romantic sort of melodies. So, just I think based upon the fact that the instrument he used was so like percussive. I mean, yeah, as the piano started to like evolve a little bit, you see that the music just begins to adapt and become different. Dude, I can't stand chillism. I just can't be in there. I just don't find it. I've tried, but it's like unbearable.
A Sartre in hell, as Mark would say.
You should check out some miniatures because they're kind of like easy to just listen to. They're not very long. So try and check out. It's called Scenes from Childhood or Kinderscenen by Robert Schumann. They're really beautiful miniatures.
I'll check it out. Thank you. Looking for this one waltz that I really like. Shostakovich, finally.
Adrian, seriously, why? Why?
I love you.
Thank you. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
So, Doc.
Do it again tomorrow.
Doc, I have.
Don't ask him a question, Doc. No.
This confusion also causes what they call mass hysteria, right?
Excuse me, what is paranoia? Are you paranoid? And if so, why?
Yeah, Adrian, are you paranoid? You're Jewish. Jewish people are paranoid as shit all the time about everything.
No,
This is
because
what
I'm not
Yom Kippur
Jewish.
and all that shit is about. Are you paranoid?
No, I'm not Jewish and I'm not paranoid. I trust others, therefore other people trust me. What you give out is what you get back.
What?
Meaning that if you're paranoid, that means that essentially you don't trust others. But, you know, the whole thing is you have to know yourself in order to trust others. Because most people are unaware that technically we're all just a bunch of mirrors walking around.
Okay.
You could say mirrors, or you could say, you know, celestial light orbs, something ridiculous like that. So it's just there's a mindfulness or an awareness that people just aren't aware of. And the environment can take it away very easily.
Now, are you saying that the environment, or is it still? I mean, you still have to not say blame, but you still have to look at the individual.
Yeah, it's
because
people.
The individual, it's not the environment; it's the individual.
No,
right?
the people are the environment. So what I'm saying is you're gonna meet somebody tomorrow, today, you know, next week, who is gonna like cause you a problem, and you're just like, I can't believe this person. Like, you know.
No, nobody causes me any problems.
No, this is no, the point is the environment can be very impactful, you know, like a hurricane, but you could meet somebody in your life who could technically be the same energy as a hurricane.
Okay. But hurricanes are beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a modern construction, it just depends on the structure that, you know, you are housed in. Because what we're talking about is consciousness, you know, and your disposition. Most people are dealing with road rage and anger issues and depression. Those are the biggest issues going in everybody's life, you know, for all time.
Do you think that anger, depression, anxiety, do you think they stem from the code of saying that you're human? Because once you accept that you're human, what you're also accepting is that, well, from the definition, and most, which is the status quo, seems to make it factual, which to me I call it false acting. The status quo would say that you're human, and you make mistakes, right? You're born in sin, or you're sinful, you're not perfect. So could that be the ghost, the zeitghost of humanity, causing these ghosts, if you will, anxiety, fear, depression, which I think are beautiful, by the way, but humans don't see them as such. I wonder if that would.
Look at it this way. I mean, you just said a whole lot. Okay, so let me just give you a different category, essentially, which is communication technology or information technology. So, with regards to your title and everything you just said, there's definitely shortcuts. And you know, when you go from point A to point B enough times, eventually you find the best route, which is what they would call the way. So that would be the great way. So the question is, what is the great way?
Oh, well, I've found the great way. It's my way, but, you know, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, basically what I'm saying is books. That is the great way because it's just programming and it's on the shelf. So you aren't even here right now, meaning that technically you're on a bookshelf. You just haven't actually uploaded that programming into your cup or into your chariot, which is your body.
Well, the books. Now you saying the books? It's in a book, but the books. There were actually ideas before they became books.
I know, but it's programming. It's linguistic
The
programming.
book is just a written. The book is just a written word, or I guess a transcribed from the realm of the unseen, the supernatural.
It's a program.
To I guess the natural.
It's a program for the brain. It's a word mantra that we all use in order to basically understand men.
To understand one another, or
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
understand, or the transfer of the energy of the frequency to one another.
Yeah, it's intelligence, meaning that most
Like
men.
words are like cages. They're cages.
No, that
cages
you have to look at the
of
opposite.
energy.
You have to look at the opposite, which is liberation. Words are liberation or cages. It just depends on which side of the fence you're on. It's best to be on the post in the center doing a yoga pose.
Like you could
Hey, Lucy, this is me with my BMX doing my. This is me doing my BMX. This is me with my BMX doing my yoga pose.
Yeah, people who can do BMX, they have great balance and they're good at spinning things.
chilling.
That's a picture of me today. Lucy.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
That's not me, like, throwing the throwback.
Wait, you still
that's
riding
me.
on your BMX bike?
Motherfucker, who are you talking to?
Words are like cages. They're cages.
Nigga, I
And I about exactly, and this religious stuff. Clearly, the way they've talked about it is bullshit.
Official friend. Wait just a second, Boris. Let me finish my thought, please. We were not just like friends. Like we were really good friends, But still, that's why I don't believe in such things.
I don't either.
But that's the difference, right? The difference is friends and very, very, very good friends, right? That there's two big different things. Because when you're friends, and this is the problem, is when you're asking a question the way you're asking it, you have to remember that every single person is going to have a bit of a different experience of what a friendship is like. And the way you ask the question is going to, like, to me, when you asked me that question, it wasn't like me being a friends with, or my wife being good friends with one individual man versus a bunch of guys in a group with girls as well that are all friends. That's the first thing that came to my mind, so I'm speaking on that. If she had one guy that she always hung out with, and he was her bestie, oh, yeah, 100%. He wants to fuck her, no doubt about it. right? But if it's a bunch of dudes and a bunch of girls that consistently get together, and those are her guy friends, because then yeah, there's no problem there. So there's two different scenarios here with the same ideology. So that has to be more specified in order for you to get a better answer and a more precise answer. Because you're basing it off your mindset right now off one particular situation that you were involved with. And I'm answering you from a perspective of my involvement of a certain situation. And those situations are two different things.
Yeah, you're very accurate. That's why I told you earlier on. I've seen people being in that type of dynamic, or being even able to exist alongside with their partners, with the ex-partners, and that's fine. But in my life or in my household, it's not going to happen. That's all I said. I understand that I'm speaking from my experience, but I just don't think that the biology of a man and a woman, especially if you have like contact once in a while, now that's fine. But if you're really close, one party either way is gonna, feel this deep attraction. That's just my experience and what I stand on, But I accept your truth.
Yeah, and it's gonna be the male. The male is gonna be like, I'll take that shit down. It's beyond shit.
Well, we just want to create babies, right? We want to make sure the world survives. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm telling you, well, the only instance where it can kind of happen is when that's why I personally don't emotionally expose myself. I keep that for, the person that you have in your life, because when you start spreading emotions for a man, that's an in. And even opposites, when you emotionally open yourself up to people too much, you're giving them an in. That's an intimate in. So that's why I keep that shit cold-blooded.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm talking more of them. For barbecue.
And to my view, it's more of if everyone has that common agreement that it's just friends, nothing more, nothing less, it could work out.
Ain't no such thing.
Okay, listen. Number one thing.
He's young.
Okay, so the 23-year-old, I'm going to tell you a little secret of
Go ahead.
When you're asking, or a friend asking, or whatever is asking, come on. Okay, when you're asking about should they drop all her friends, well, I'm sure not all her guy friends are trying to fuck her. So that's where the stupidity comes in, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if the scenario cannot be explained in more definition, then it's hard for us to answer because you'll hear a bunch of opinions and not action.
question you asked was invalid in the sense of what you were trying to towards your argument, and he's saying no. What you really can do, he's not saying this, but what you really want to say is this. So it's
the equivocation instead of using the word
yeah,
context.
correct. And I'm saying that you're learning something from somebody, and these are the people that are smart on the app.
And my point is, now that we've learned that there's an equivocation, now the conversation.
Well, no. Now you have to. Now what you can do, if the room wants to hear it, is you can rephrase